careers are
absolutely a highlight because you never remember any of the individual statistics, but I remember pretty much every single point of that match against Florida. And I loved it. A lot of my friends, Callie Rivers, I still remember, Betsy Smith, a lot of those girls on the other side of the net were my friends.
Yeah.
We love playing against each other. So that's kind of how this rivalry is and how it always ends up shaking out.
It's the border war in any sport. It is Georgia-Florida week on the football side, too, in Jacksonville. But every match in any sport between Georgia and Florida is always a big one. Holston picks up another kill. She's off to a red-hot start. 5 kills on 7 swings without an error. Georgia down by 4.
Yeah, Florida's just doing a really good job getting it into the middles and the right sides. I mean, trying to just stay balanced and not allow Georgia to be ahead on the block.
Pushing Amanda Dox, the redshirt freshman, gets dug up by Monserrat. There's the slide play that we were looking to see from Simone Entry. And now it's the largest lead of the match for Florida at 5.
Well, hats off to Maddie Monserrat. Look at this dig. Great lean dig to the left, perfectly on target. I mean, you put it right on top of the head of your setter, and you're setting up the offense. And that's just a great dig. Hats off to the defense there.
It's a 9-4 run, pushing Georgia to a 5-point hole and a timeout. More volleyball coming your way on the SEC Network this week. Couple of teams towards the bottom of the standings. We're still looking to make a push. Auburn taking on Mississippi State in Starkville. That's Friday night at 7 Eastern on the SEC Network. You can also watch it on Watch ESPN as well. Around the SEC right now, hey, LSU is really making a nice push. Their RPIs in the top 30. Still got 3 teams in the top 25. You're going to see Mississippi State. They got arguably the best libero in the country, at least the hardest working one, averaging 6.5 digs. And we come in seeing Florida having won all but 2 sets in SEC play. They haven't allowed 20 points in 6 consecutive sets. So it's not only the offense, but the defense is really playing well, too.
Well, it's kind of been a dominating factor for the Gators. And then talking to Barry Wise, we talked about just how do you keep your team competitive when you're winning so big. And she said it's really, first of all, it's match by match, but it's a competition with yourself. It's how are we getting better every single time we take the court, and that these girls, they're not looking far ahead. They're not looking down the road at tournament time. They're really focused on just beating Georgia and beating themselves, doing better than they did just a match ago. So that's kind of what's been impressive about Florida. They haven't tapered off. They haven't had a dip or a valley, and that's what can happen when you're having so much success, especially in conference play.
11-match win streak since the loss to Marquette. 10 of those come in SEC play. There's a big side-out fill for Dox on the outside. Sides out the 3-0 spurt.
Well, a great swing by Dox. Getting the outsides going is definitely going to be important. A little bit of a quicker tempo, pulling it inside, and a huge hole for Dox to hit through.
And that's what you get with Kaiser, a little bit more of a quick tempo to the outside. With Kehoe, you get a little bit more quick tempo to the backside and in the middle. She's a little bit more experienced. Entry, not a very high set that time by D'Agostino, so put Entry into a bit of a tough spot. But there's the Georgia block for a point, and they scored 2 straight.
Yeah, great job of Georgia closing up completely there in the middle. McCray doing a good job closing all the way out to her pin blocker.
Georgia's numbers very good in preseason defensively. Naturally, when you play tougher competition, they're going to go down. But they're still the second best blocking team on South Carolina in the SEC. Technic was looking for a touch, will not get it, and a side out for the Gators. They're still up by 4 here in the first set.
Sometimes when you see the ball go out of bounds like that, it's because it's getting behind you. You really have to keep the ball in front of you as you're attacking it. You have to move to attack the ball. And that time, I think it just got behind Technic on her swing.
Always want the ball in front of you when you try to attack down. The pass by Leao. Dox on the outside is dug up by Holly Cole. Mallet just puts it into the middle of the floor and an easy kill. Good transition that time from Florida. Mallet gets the kill, but Holly Cole, I mean, she comes up with a good pass to set this up for Mallet. It's incredible to think that Holly Cole wasn't even the libero last year, and they had the libero of the year in the SEC, who's still on the floor.
And I think that's what makes Florida that much better this season. They've always had firepower, but now they have all kinds of defensive control.
Unruh just got that dig for the Gators, as there was a player in the net for Georgia anyway. So Unruh was the libero of the year in the SEC last year. She starts the season as the libero, and then halfway through the Oklahoma match, a match that went to 5 for this Gator team that they won, and they decided to put Holly Cole into the libero position. Who does that? Who takes the libero of the year in the conference and puts him to a defensive specialist role? Barry Wise does that because she had a very good sense of block.
Yeah, and Holly Cole, she's leading the team in digs right now. It's just a very great, she she does a great job reading. So that's what she adds into that backcourt. And then you can bring in Taylor Unruh off the bench for all the balance that you need in service team as well.
There's Malik with another kill. Florida continuing to roll at the end of this set.
So impressed with the way Gabby Mallett has been playing during SEC play. I mean, coming in a little bit of a quicker tempo. She's attacking the ball, avoiding that one blocker. And it's a great set, too, because you always want to put your hitters in situations where they're going against just one blocker.
Remember, this set was tied up at 9 apiece. It's been mostly Florida since. Al-Hassan, that's what you get when you can reach 8 feet 4 inches into the air straight up. That's the largest lead of this set for Florida. At 7, they're 2 points away from taking the opening frame. Georgia will take a timeout. Everybody on this Florida team is hitting very efficiently for the most part, just as they did the first time these two teams met. Right now, the Gators hitting .333, and Holston is off to a red-hot start in this match.
And Holston, she plays all the way around, all 6 rotations. But what's most impressive is the load that she carries on the offensive end. Attacking with her left hand, you see both those swings were down the seam. She's getting some opportunities with the one-on-one block. She's remaining very, very smart, but staying aggressive and simply hasn't been stopped here tonight.
She was club teammates with Ramat Al-Hassan. Again, that's kind of how Mary Wise told us she and Dave Booz found Ramat Al-Hassan. But Holston's carrying a heavier workload this season. She was a front row player on the right side, and now she's playing 6 rotations all the way around. And how rare is it to see, and I know we've seen Ole Miss that hasn't been a blocker, very productive in Nikita Clare, but how rare is it to see a right side lead a team in kills and attacks for that matter, and then your number 2 in attacks and kills be a freshman middle blocker? It's a very rare offensive combination for Florida, and very surprising. Although when you ask Mary Wise, she says this is the deepest team she's ever had, so it makes sense.
You're right. Usually you see it on your left side attacker because it's easier to set the left side. It doesn't have to be a perfect pass, but I think those numbers speak to the fact that Florida has better ball control. They're getting up more balls in defense that are 3 passes, which means the setter has an opportunity to set the outside, the middle, or the right side. So you can have numbers like that with your right side and your middle because you're controlling the ball. You're controlling the tempo of the pass. You're putting your setter in opportunities that she can set anyone that she wants and create one-on-one blocks for everybody.
There's Leal on the outside trying to keep Georgia alive. Cole with the dig. D'Agostino finds Al-Hassan, and it's set point for Florida. D'Agostino continues to set a very good opening frame and continues to set one of the best offenses in the country, having to take over for Taylor Brownice. Brownice and Mon had that great connection. D'Agostino and Holston have a great connection on the back pin, too. Quijada Leal, and the Florida block comes up. Al-Hassan with that reach and the good close by D'Agostino. And it's all Florida after it was tied at 9 apiece, a 16-7 run to close the opening set. All Gators to take the lead on the road. Florida still has only dropped 2 sets in SEC play. They've won 13 straight.